What's up guys, it's your boy, still needs an intro, and today we're finally putting new wheels on the Magnum. Now if you just need some reminding, here are the factory OEM wheels that honestly don't look too bad. They really suit the car for what it is. But over here are my favorite wheels of all time. Now no amount of drizzle can bring down my mood today, because these are the two-piece Ferrada FR2s, and they're in a staggered setup, which is exactly how I've been wanting them. I saw these wheels about a year ago, and I've been chasing after them ever since. So the fronts, which we have right here and here, are 9 inches wide, and the backs are a girthy 11.5-inch rim. Now to put that into comparison, the factory rims are only an 8-inch wide rim, which have a 225 millimeter tire, and I'm going to be swapping it out for a 305 drag radial. Now I have the first wheel already jacked up in the air, so I'm going to start hitting it with the impact to take off the old rims, and we're going to start putting on the new ones. Alright, first set of lug nuts is off with no troubles whatsoever. Now we're going to wheel over the first rim and we'll start throwing it on there. Here we have the old tire, and here we have the new tire. And you can see there's a little bit of difference in the width, and let this be known, these are just the fronts, not the rears. And here we have the 305 millimeter wide back tires. So you can tell these are probably going to need replaced before too long, but man, do we have some meat on the rear. That's going to be an issue. The jack is underneath the tire right now. So, take two. When you're dealing with extremely wide tires, you need to give yourself a little wiggle room, because when I was going to lower the car down, all it did was just lower down on the jack. So, take two. Oh my goodness. Now I know the angle all of you guys have been waiting for with these 12-inch wide tires, and trust me, it's worth every single penny. Alright, we got all 4 wheels on there. Come around to the other side here. And I love it. I love it so much. So I'm going to go up to the fancy schmancy no-touch car wash and give the car a nice rinse, because it deserves it. And then we'll come back and retighten all the lug nuts and make sure everything's square. So if you take a quick look as you're walking up to the car, you can see that the front tires there, they seem to poke out a little bit. So it definitely gives it a little bit more of a presence, that's for sure. Same story goes for the rear tires. If you look at them, they come out a little bit in the front, and they poke a little bit in the back too. It's a good thing I've got these mud flaps though, because they definitely help. See, if you give it a listen, wheels cranked all the way to the right, and it's not rubbing whatsoever. Same thing. If we come all the way to the left, doesn't rub. So even though we got some pretty wide tires in the front, I think the 265s, we're still not rubbing all the way to the left and all the way to the right, so it is a success. Now, last but not least, the thing that I should have done the second I bought these rims: valve stem caps. Beautiful. I had to get it out of the wind because it was super noisy and it ruined like 4 of my outros that I recorded. So I decided to just hop inside of my car. I completely love the way the car looks now. It completely changed the look of the car. It changed the stance of the car, and it almost looks like a completely different car. And I couldn't be happier with the decision that I made. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to drop a like and share it with your friends. If you'd consider subscribing, click over here. If you want to see what YouTube recommends you watch next, click over here. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys next time.